I started posting on TikTok in March of 2022, and since then I have grown over 100,000 followers on the platform and done a handful of brand sponsorships where I was able to charge up to $1,000 per post. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I was able to do that, so make sure you stick to the last one because the last one's my favorite. What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. If you're new here, my name is Raj and I post everything related to real estate since I'm a realtor, personal finance, and entrepreneurship. Make sure you smash that like button so I can continue putting out value-packed videos for you guys. I recently just passed 100,000 followers on TikTok, and the crazy part is that I've only been posting for 6 months. In 6 months, I went from nobody to charging over $1,000 per post, but it wasn't always this way. The first thing that helped me gain 100,000 followers on TikTok is having an accountability partner. My accountability partner is a really good friend of mine, and every single night we do a quick Zoom call to go over what we did during the day and make sure if we hit our daily tasks or not. My daily tasks are posting 3 times on TikTok, eating healthy, going to the gym, and reading every day. And if one of us didn't do something on our to-do list, then we would have to Venmo the other person $50. And let me tell you, I don't want to waste $50 like that every single day, so I make sure I hit every single thing on my list. The main goal is to find someone who is really ambitious and driven as you are. Make a commitment to each other that you're going to post every single day on TikTok, and if one of you guys doesn't post, then there has to be a consequence. For example, let's say your accountability partner fails to post today, then he owes you $50. It might seem crazy at first, but trust me, it works. This is the reason why I was able to post every single day on TikTok without being burnt out, because I had an accountability partner and I did not want to give up $50. You have to create a sense of urgency to accomplish something. And that's not just for TikTok growth, but that goes for everything in your life, like physical goals, mental goals, financial goals. If you have an accountability partner, it will 10x your growth as a person. It forces you to show up every single day and take a massive action. That's what's really required to grow on this big platform. And that's how I was able to grow to 100,000 followers in under 6 months. After you found your accountability partner, here's what you need to do. You need to start executing on making and planning your content. I see a lot of other influencers saying you need to make a calendar, a content calendar. You have to spend X amount of time to make X amount of videos. That's not true. Do not fall into that trap, especially when you're just beginning. I'll be honest with you, I did try making a content calendar. I tried making my videos as perfect as possible. I spent hours recording one TikTok video, but none of that actually worked. What really worked is taking imperfect action, which I will talk about later in this video. Here's what I do. Every single Friday, I scroll through TikTok and write down 21 ideas that I found, and then I script out those 21 ideas on Google Doc. Then the next day on a Saturday, I record all those 21 videos in one sitting. It takes me about 2 hours to record 21 videos, but now I have 21 videos in my drafts ready to post 3 times a day across the next week. So in total, I spent around 4 to 5 hours of my week just making content for TikTok. And then I can use my content from TikTok to repurpose it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. So technically, I only spent 5 hours a week on TikTok and grew over 100,000 followers within 6 months. On top of that, you have to make sure you are consistent with your uploads. I remember when I was first starting out, I would make 21 scripts, but I would not record 21 videos because I got lazy or unmotivated. I wasn't disciplined enough. That's where you have to stick to your consistency, because to grow on TikTok, you need 2 to 4 posts a day. My sweet spot's 3 posts a day. And if I don't hit those 3 posts a day, I have to pay my accountability partner $50. So I have to make sure that I am making 21 videos every single Saturday. And just doing that, it helped me gain 65,000 followers in my first month of posting. I actually made a whole video about that on my channel, so I'll link it somewhere up here in the banner. When you're first starting out on TikTok, it's super important to focus on quantity uploads than quality upload, because in the beginning, no one knows who you are, no one cares about who you are, so you have to put yourself out there. After you have a solid audience to work with, now it's time to make quality videos to engage with your audience and connect with your audience a lot more. The third thing I want to talk about is your niche. Your niche is your general topic of what your TikTok account is about. Some niches have greater potentials for growth than other niches. For example, I'm in the finance niche, and finance is one of the highest growing and fastest growing niches out there, and it's also very highly monetizable. Now, if you take a look at my like to follow ratio, you can see that I have around 700,000 likes, but over 100,000 followers, which is pretty good. It's a good conversion rate. Now, if you look at another TikTok account from another niche, like my friend Aram over here, who is a real estate agent, you can see he has around same amount of likes as I do, but he has a lot less followers. And the reason is because he's in a different niche than I am, and he makes different style content than I do. But that doesn't mean to just start your TikTok account around finance just because it's a highly growing niche. You have to choose your niche around what you're passionate about and know most in. Because if you're not passionate about your niche, chances are you'll start losing motivation, and then you can't rely on discipline to keep going because you're just not passionate about it. But at the end of the day, the quantity of your followers really doesn't matter. What really matters is your engagement rate, how close you are with your followers, how closely connected you are with your followers. That's where the real money is at. I know people with over 500,000 followers on TikTok and they make $0 off of TikTok. And on the other side, I know people who have less than 10,000 followers on TikTok and they make a full-time living off of TikTok. It really just all comes down to how much value you can provide to your audience and what you have to offer. And since I'm in the finance niche, I can charge upwards of about $1,000 per post. I get brands reaching out to me every single day to promote their product on my TikTok page. Like, I just closed a deal here for $750 for one simple post for next month in August. And my rate is around $750 to $1,000. 30-second video, I make $750. I think it's a win-win situation. I'm working on another brand sponsorship at the moment where they want me to make 5 video assets for them to use for advertising. I get people and brands reaching out to me like that every single day. But of course, I don't accept every single brand sponsorships. Because if I did, that would just tarnish me as a personal brand. And at the end of the day, it's not about making a lot of money. It's about inspiring others. I only promote products that I believe in that have potential for growth and quality. And I also promote products that I think my audience can benefit from, because it has to be a win-win situation in all rounds. The brand wins, I win, and the audience wins. Now, if you follow the previous 3 steps, found an accountability partner, started posting on TikTok 2 to 4 times a day, and picked your niche, then at this point, you probably have a solid audience to work with. At this point, you can start focusing on making better videos and connecting more with your audience. The way I connect with my audience is that I respond to every single comment on my TikTok page. Responding to comments is a great way to show your audience that you actually care about their input. And if you provide value to them directly, they're more likely to stay for a long period of time. Comments can also give you some video ideas. If someone asks a question, you can literally respond to the comment on TikTok and make a quick video about it. This builds trust within your community because it shows other people in your audience that you actually care about them. I also like to go live twice a week on TikTok and respond to any questions that my audience has for me, anything about real estate, personal finance. This helps build trust within me and my audience, and it helps my audience know that I actually know what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, no one wants to follow someone who just crap and doesn't know what he's talking about, you know? That's why I go live twice a week, so everyone knows who I am as a person. We talk one-on-one. It's a great way to connect with your audience. The moral of the story is the stronger your connection is with your audience, the more money you will make off your account. And the stronger your connection is with your audience, the faster you will grow on TikTok. Because everyone's going to comment on your post. Everyone's going to like your post. That just lets the algorithm know that your video is actually really good. The 5th thing and my favorite thing I want to talk about is taking imperfect action. I got this philosophy from Alex Hormozy's podcast. Hormozy is one of the fastest growing brands on social media at the moment. He has over 1 million followers on all platforms combined. And he makes YouTube videos in his basement wearing a wife beater with poor lighting.
In this video, I'm going to give you 3 ways to guarantee that people do not do what you want them to do, especially employees in a business.
The reason why he was able to grow at such a fast rate, even with poor equipment, is because he focuses on giving value over having great equipment. He's taking imperfect action. At the end of the day, the value you provide with your video matters far more than what kind of lighting you have, what kind of camera you have. I know a lot of people, mostly all my friends who want to grow on TikTok, start a TikTok account, but they spend hours making one video. They have to make it perfect for some reason. And I always tell them, when you're first starting out, your videos will not be perfect. Like, if you scroll down to my first videos on my TikTok page, they were complete hideous. They were horrible. The main goal is to keep putting out those videos, because naturally you'll just get better at making videos, and naturally your videos will be a lot better. If it takes you 1 hour to make one video in the beginning, then if you just keep posting like that, it'll take you 20 minutes and then eventually 10 minutes to make one video. It actually takes me 5 minutes to make one video on TikTok, because I can do it in one take now. I used to take 10 to 20 tries to make one video. As long as the value I want to provide to my audience gets across to my audience, that's all I care about. To be honest, there's no limit to how good your video can be. So if your video's this good, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to make it this much better. And then when it gets that much better, you're gonna be like, oh, I wanna make it this much better now. It never ends. Then you'll be in this trap. That's why just take imperfect action. As long as your value gets across to your audience, that's all that matters. If you take anything from this video, take this. Imperfect action is the biggest thing. I promise you it will change your life and it will change your social media journey. With that being said, if you guys have any questions about social media growth, monetization, just connect with me in the first link in the description and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Also, feel free to subscribe to this channel so I can keep posting videos like these every single week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.